Var är den då? Här? Okej.
Jag sitter väl inte naken nu?
Take a look at that. Patch panel. Wheel. Another wheel. Frame. So this is the new one, and down here is the old one. So I've been using UNAS Pro now for a little bit more than a year at this point, I think, and it is hands down one of the best NAS units that I've ever used. I made a video where I briefly covered this entire setup, but for those of you that are interested, this right here is Dream Machine SE, which is a router that is receiving internet. And then this is just a patch panel, so all the Ethernet cable that I got coming into the studio goes here, and then they go to a switch that is not only powering all my security cameras, but also giving me 10 gigabit right here, but also structuring everything so it looks sleek. You can also go in and actually see the statistics of how much data that is transferred, so you can scrub through, see how much you're using out of the total wattage that the switch can provide. And it's like, there's so many cool things about this entire system. I can also go in and see which unit that is connected to which port in the backend. And I know this is super nerdy stuff, but somehow I've started to really enjoy it. And I think that for those of you that are interested in having a network that just works, it is wicked. And again, link to everything is down in the description.
Åh, kom igen nu då.
Vad är det här?
Och upp med huvudet. Upp med huvudet. Bra damm. Bra damm.
Lyssnar du ta hand om den där?
Ja, vad duktig du är där.
Snart är han klar. Hej, hej. Goodbye.
Currently starting up. Now, the setup of this thing is just so incredibly simple that all you need to have is basically your phone, and then you're going to be able to set things up from there. When you open it up in the app, it's going to simplify things for you. Not only is it going to show you the healthy and faulty drives, but you can also choose what kind of a protection that you want to have in your NAS unit. So here you can see that if we go with high protection, then we're going to we're going to lose a lot of storage that we can actually use, but we're also going to have a lot of protection that we can utilize if something were to happen. But this also requires that you have very big drives. Basic protection is when you have one hot spare. So as you can see here, we're going to have 40 terabytes of available storage, and we are going to have one hot spare of 8 terabytes, and storage protection is going to be one drive. So if one drive breaks, we're going to be able to switch that one out. But I'm not going to go with a higher protection rate because I feel like the odds of something actually happening, like the 24 terabytes is a lot to spare. But we're going to hit next. And basically what it does now is that it set this up for you in the backend. You don't have to do anything. Everything is done from the app to the unit in and by itself. And right now, you can see, like, please open UNIFI on a desktop to manage this UNAS Pro. We're all set up. No more settings needed to get us started. This entire thing needs to be organized so it looks like this. Being able to 3D print stuff that you need and design them is one of the things that still blows my mind after these 2.5 years that I've been doing it. But it is so freaking cool to be able to do that. I'm gonna see if we can design a wall mount for the Dirigera hub. Let's see if this fits. Moment of truth. Oh, perfect freaking fit. Like on the dot. Wow. Depending on what it is that I'm putting up, I usually just take a little bit of double-sided tape. I'm going to drop a link in the description for those of you that want to download the Dirigera wall mount. Look at that. Sleek. So I wanted to make sure that the wooden deck or the patio was going to be built this year, and took a very, very drastic decision to order all the wooden beams that is going to be required to be able to build the patio. Didn't think that they would deliver this quickly, but here we are. Another project. I just came off a meeting together with Smashing to Pieces. For those of you who don't know, they are a Swedish pop metal, electric metal, I don't know. And they reached out just a few days ago and asked me if we could make a music video. And I was like, why not? So now we're gonna have this big production in 2 weeks. And I'm gonna have to see what I can pull off. Something that I've been missing is being able to have a camera with shotgun microphone right here so that I don't have to put on the DJI mic, because like, even though it's good to use the DJI mic, I feel that there's an extra step to record a video and it's not as in the moment as this is whenever I'm recording a video. It's been over 4 years since I bought my MacBook Pro M1 Max, and it's been a freaking great computer. It still actually is. I was looking at the price of the Mac Studio Ultra M3, and goddamn, that's like $9,000. And I'm gonna be honest with you and say that I don't think that it's gonna be worth the $9,000 compared to the $3,200 that I paid for the Mac Mini. I love the unboxing feeling of the Apple products. Holy shit. Why are they always so nice? How tiny is this? Wow. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have to design a desk-mounted case for this. They sure know how to make a sound. Say hi to the camera, Adam. Yeah. Take a look at how good this fits. Got it in there. And then I added a small, tiny part in top that locks in the entire unit so it doesn't come out. Man, that is wild. Then I can just screw it onto your desk. You have all the ports accessible here in the back and the ports accessible in the front. I'm telling you, 3D printing.